Can you hear the music? I can, but I hope the microphone doesn't stay. Hello? So as a kid, I used to think when people get braces, what happens? You always see in those advertisements, they have teeth that look the same every time. They'll have the same looking people with the same looking teeth. That's why I had this misconception. So I thought when people had braces, they would all get the same teeth. And I did not realize that braces were purely for straightening your teeth. I thought people had teeth that looked like this. Here's a good one. When I was younger, my friend and her mum would take me to the movies. It was really nice. Afterwards, we'd usually go to McDonald's. We'd go to McDonald's after the movies and we'd get Happy Meals. Yay! But do you know what is in a Happy Meal? If I remember correctly, a Happy Meal usually had a cheeseburger, some apple slices, some fries, and a drink. Cheeseburger. Did you hear that one? Because I came home one day. I was like to one of my siblings, yeah, I had a Happy Meal. After I watched that movie, I had a Happy Meal. And they were like, what was in the Happy Meal? A cheeseburger, some fries and some apple slices and that good old toy and a drink. And they were like, you're not allowed a cheeseburger, right? And I said, I don't believe you. I'm gonna ask Mum. So I asked my mum if I was allowed to have the cheeseburger and she said no. It was shocking to me as a ripe 7-year-old. I was not allowed the cheeseburgers that I've been having for quite some time now. But don't worry, when we go to Indonesia, I eat those cheeseburgers almost every time I go to McDonald's in Indonesia. On the topic of food, I also remembered when I was younger, the same friend would have the little Cheerios for lunch every day at school. And ever since I had them at one of her birthday parties, I've always liked those. She'd always ask me at lunchtime, Nahala, because we were in primary school, do you want one of my Cheerios? I don't want them. And so I was like, alright, I'll take it. Because I like the Cheerio sausages so much, one day I came home and I asked my mum, you know those small sausages? I think they're called Cheerio sausages. Next time you go to the supermarket, can you please buy them? Imagine the shock. My mum told me, what sausages? You know the small Cheerio sausages? Nahla, you're not allowed those sausages. So, yeah, no Cheerio sausages for me. Well, growing up, my mum always told me, you're not gonna get a cat. You can't get a cat. But what did I do at 15 years old? I got a cat. He's got his medicine on, don't mind the little spikes on his back. Pass, Nahla. You've got one of these now. He doesn't want to be here. Okay, fine. For this one, I think I need to tell the whole story before I tell you what the misconception was. So I'm going to tell you the story. I'm 4 years old. I've got a big old pair of scissors, a toilet paper roll, and some cotton pads. I was feeling crafty. So I thought maybe I should make a fish. Yeah, I'm going to make a fish. As I was cutting through the toilet paper roll, I was rotating it. And I realized, what is that trail of red? I also saw red on the cotton pad. What is the trail of red? None of my fingers are bleeding. Or so I thought. My misconception, I thought with my tiny little 4-year-old hand, I would be able to safely make a fish out of a toilet paper roll and some cotton pads. So yeah, I looked at my fingers. And one of my fingers were bleeding. To this day, I have a scar from that great time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Should they like and subscribe? I think he's telling you should like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.